Namaste friends, welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly. I am Shelly. How are you today? I know that there's a lot of fear and craziness going on with the coronavirus, and I know it's easier to stay static and still. It's so important. Join me in today's practice and let's move our body to help alleviate and move some of the fear and the stress and the overwhelm, my friends. Because together we can get through this because we're not alone. You're not alone. We're in this together. I love you so much. Namaste friends, welcome to your practice to help let go of some of that fear and just to move our bodies so we're not staying so stagnant. Joining me on your mat, I encourage you, if you have a couch pillow, just pause this real quick and get some comfort and support underneath of those knees, my friends. And joining me with your big toes, touching big toes, and know that yoga is not a one size fits all, and wherever you are at on your mat is exactly where you need to be. So if you can, just tune into what feels good, and as you hinge the heart, you can allow the arms to drape all the way forward as you are in a balasana, a bhaktasana, the devotional pose, or you can allow the arms to tuck underneath of you for a child's pose. And my friends, just allow yourself to settle here. Feel what it feels like. If there's something getting in your way, move that out of the way. Just allow yourself just to show up here and just be here and bringing a breath into the back of the heart and allowing yourself to exhale it out. And we're going to bring 5 mindful breaths to the inhale and the exhale. So bringing that breath into the count of 1, 1, exhale 1 out. We're going to inhale to a 2 count. Inhale 1, 2, exhale 1, 2. Inhale to 3, 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Inhale 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause at the top. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just check in, my friends. And just notice how you're feeling. Notice where you're feeling tension or tightness. Notice where the fear is building up. Notice any pent-up emotions that might just be feeling kind of yucky rolling around. And just notice without trying to change you. And just knowing that being a human is hard sometimes. And knowing that what we're experiencing now in today's day is hard. All of this fear, the growing fear, the feelings of emptiness, that it's here and it feels like it's near and dear our hearts because it's happening here in all countries all across the world. And just allow yourself just to show up here and just knowing that you showing up on your mat is a huge step. Just a step towards a movement of energy in your body, a step towards your greatest good and your greatest healing. And in this moment, allowing yourself just to set an intention for your practice today. And maybe it's the intention to accept where you are, acceptance of what's happening in our countries, around the planet, and an acceptance and just a knowingness that everything is going to be okay. Wonderful work, my friends, and just firmly placing your right and your left hand into the mat, and just allowing yourself just to get rooted in your hands. And maybe if your eyes were closed, just gently batting them open and really tuning into your body and just taking a moment of free expression here. So Whatever feels good for you. Maybe it's rocking side to side, maybe it's arching and caving the spine for some cow and cats, and just allowing yourself just to show up here. And you don't need to look at me, just allow yourself just to tune into your body. And what feels good, maybe the hips are feeling tight. And just acknowledging where you are feeling tightness. If it's in the spine, the hips, the legs, the feet. If it feels good, you can pick up the feet and you can windshield wipe them side to side. Again, you can take cow and cats. You can just be free and feel what it feels like in your body. There's no right or wrong way to do this. This is just showing up as you are, feeling what it's feeling like in the shoulders, getting a little curious in your body, my friends. And from here, wherever you are, really rooting the hands, like this big wide open starfish high five hand into the mat. And I know for me, I have wider shoulders, so allowing the pinky and sometimes the ring finger to hang off at the edge of the mat works good for me. So really feel that connection, and inhale, raising up that spine, tucking the chin in towards the tail. Exhaling, diving, allowing the navel to drop and allowing the chin and the tail to work up high to the sky. And just pausing here for 2 breaths, so inhaling that 1 count in. 1, exhaling 1. Inhaling 2 count, 1, 2. Exhaling 2 count. On the exhale, allowing that spine to curve up like a black cat, a tabby cat, any kind of cat, Siamese cat, and bringing that chin in towards the tail for a 2 count, inhaling 1 breath in, exhaling 1 breath out. Inhaling 2 count in, 1, 2, exhaling that 2 count out. And allow yourself to take 3 of these at your own pace and just tuning in and what it's feeling like in your spine. Maybe you want to go quicker. Maybe you like to go a little slower and pause and take more of like a 3 count in, and just tuning into how it's feeling in your body. Good job, my friends. Last one, my friends. And from here, really rooting those hands into the earth and just walking about 1 handprint ahead of where they were. And from here, actually we are going to keep that blanket still, so you can still keep that blanket underneath if you really root into the earth. And with the hind feet posted up, we're going to bring the navel in towards the spine, drawing all the way up towards the spine, bringing those sit bones high, 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 high up to the sky, my friends, into your first inversion of the day. Maybe it's your second or third, maybe you've done a few. And just allowing yourself really to root those hands into the earth and being okay with wherever you are in your heels, and just exploring here and just walking out your dogs, walking your feet, pedaling the heels towards the earth, and maybe bending one knee as you're releasing the other, and just tuning into how it's feeling in your ankles, in your heels, and the soles of the feet, being okay with any cricks or pops, tuning into the calves and the knees and the thighs and the hips, tracking all the way each vertebrae to the heart, the shoulders, biceps, triceps, hands, crown, top of the head. Just taking a moment just to tune in here. And exhaling that right heel towards the earth as you bring the left, and just gently wrapping in the top side of the heel, the top side of the ankle towards the back of the heel, drawing that heel down, just giving a nice calf stretch here. And really being mindful of what's going on in your hands and your shoulders as you open up, and allowing the shoulder blades to open up as you hollow out the front body, bringing in a 1 count breath, exhaling a 1 count out, bringing in a 2 count, 1, 2, in, 1, 2, out. Let's do a 3 count, 3 count in, 1, 2, 3, exhale 3. Good job, my friends. Slowly exhaling that left foot, releasing to the mat and crossing the opposite. And same thing, just gently wrapping that right top of the ankle around, and maybe just gently hugging whatever toes can reach or whatever this feels like for you, and breathing in a 1 count here, 1 in, Now breathing in a strength and 2 count in. 1, 2. Exhaling 2 out. Now bringing in a strength and 3 count in. Exhaling 3 count out. From here, releasing and grounding down into the earth. Exhaling and meeting me in a plank position. So you're just transitioning the weight into the front body, making this nice flat back as you inhaling through the core and the glutes, my friends, finding that inner strength. Exhaling from here, you can always have the option to come down onto the knees, always that option. From here, we're going to do a forearm plank, so lengthening the arms long in front of you, and your hands are like your feet, so they're really rooted into the earth. So you can have the option to do this plank on the knees if that's feeling good for you, or you can have the option to inhale, tucking through the core and doing hard things. We're going to breathe 10 conscious breaths in here. So each breath knowing how strengthened you are. So bringing in a strengthened breath in, exhaling it out, knowing you are strong and you can do hard things that the mind likes to take over. The mind likes to say we can't do things, but we can get through this because there are times for rest and there are times for movement. There's time for strengthening and knowing that it's okay to bring those knees down to the earth if you need to, or working through the shake. I'm shaking. I'm on my 5th breath, my friends, and just allowing yourself to do hard things, showing up through the shake, showing up through all the craziness, showing up, allowing the body to get heated and warmed up. You've got this. You are strong, strengthening through, allowing our body to be a metaphor. Going hard is hard sometimes. Strong body. From here, you can either go to the knees and come up hand to hand, or you can try from down here to strengthen hand on hand, all the way high, up, pushing. Sit bones high, high, high up to the sky. Sit bones high up to the sky. Exhaling the left leg long. We're going to inhale, tucking in, knee in. Exhaling up high to the sky. Now we're going to bring it to the opposite arm 2 times. Exhaling up high. Inhaling to the same arm. Exhaling up high. Inhaling 2 into the center. Exhale up high to the sky 1. Inhale to the center 2. Strengthening that body. Inhaling opposite elbow. Whatever this looks like for you, my friends, is okay. Inhaling in. Exhaling that heel up high to the sky, allowing the heel to drop open, opening up the hip, opening up the heart on the body. Inhaling, working through hard times, allowing your body just to show up as it is. You're doing amazing things. And on the exhale, either hop, stepping that foot forward. Woo, my mallet is giving me a hard time today. That's okay, I'm going to take it off. And bringing that foot through, framing the outside of the hands. I know sometimes it's hard for me and I need to walk. And I am doing a little bit more of a strengthening power class today, my friends. So it's good for us sometimes. We gotta work that body. From here, my friends, option to stay with that knee bent down onto the earth. Always an option with that blanket down. Option to inhale, raising up through the core. Exhaling those arms. And winging those arms all the way back. So first option to stay. Second option to raise it up, my friends. Raising up here from the center, we're going to exhale and hinge forward. As we hinge and wing the front body forward, really pressing into that front foot, into the earth, all the way to the top foot in the back. From here, we're going to bring the hands, Anjali Mudra, to the heart center. Exhale, twisting towards me, towards the screen, towards that open leg, taking 3 count breaths in. So we're going to 1 to 3. So inhale 1 in, exhale 1 out. Inhale 2 in, 1, 2, exhale 2 out. 1, 2, inhale 3, 1, 2, 3 in, exhale 1, 2, 3 out. Meeting me back at center, pausing here, twisting to that bent knee. Inhale 1 count breath in. Squeezing through the thighs, strengthening. Exhale 1 count out. Inhale 2 count in. Exhaling 2 count out. You've got this. You are strong. Inhaling 3 count in. Exhaling 3 count out. Good job, my friends. From here, from the core, we're going to exhale the hands down to the earth. And we're gonna step that foot back, meeting in that plank position. And from that plank, just gently rocking the hips out a little bit. And you can have the option to go to the knees if you would like. We're coming back down to that forearm plank, so bringing those forearms all the way long and strong. Meeting me here for that 10 count. Breathing in, doing hard things. And I know sometimes when movement goes fast and furious, our mind wants to go fast and furious. For me, when life is getting crazy and the world is overwhelming, these more power flows really help me bring my body back to center, bring my mind back to center. Breathing that breath in, working through the shake. Being okay if you need to. You can always take a child's pose. You can pause for a moment, take a drink of water. Don't give up on yourself. Be strong and rooted. Knowing that we are strong, and sometimes being human is hard. Doing things that strengthen us like this helps us push through the mind. The mind is Maya. It's the veil of delusion. Bringing that body in. So option to come down to the knees or stand up, whatever feels like to you. And pushing those sit bones up high to the sky. Holy banana sandwiches. Good job. We're doing hard things. Now we're going to root that opposite foot. I was on the left, I am on the right. Heel up high to the sky. We're going to inhale 2 into the center. 1, exhaling high. 2 in. Exhaling up high to the sky. From the core, using those outside transverse abdominals to the elbow on the same side. Exhaling up high. Inhaling. Exhaling up high. Inhaling 2 back at center. 1. Inhaling at center. You got this. Opposite elbow. Really tuning in, whatever this looks like for you. Exhaling. Bringing that weight in. Exhaling. Heel high to the sky. Opening that hip. Opening that heart up. 2 count. 1 count in. 1 count out. 2 count in. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2. 3 count in. Exhale. 1, 2, 3 out. From here, we're going to inhale and bring that foot forward. No, sometimes that foot falls back. We need to bring it forward. Stepping that foot forward here. Setting yourself up like you're on a set of skis for an Anjaneyasana. More of like this runner's lunge here. And you can inhale through the core. Raising it up. You can winging the arms back. Second option, to power through the thighs. Really hugging the thighs together. Exhale, bringing that heart towards the upper leg. Inhaling. We're going to do up to a 4 count. So inhaling 1 count in. Exhaling 1 count out. Inhaling 2 count in. Exhale 1, 2 out. Inhaling 1 in. 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 1, 2, 3 out. Inhaling 4 in. Exhaling 4 out. And if at any moment, inhale, hands to Anjali Mudra. Exhale, twist. You need to go down to that knee. Get down to that knee or power through, push through, do hard things. Inhale to 3 count. We're going to go up to 3. 1 breath in, I am strong. Exhale, I am strong. My son's messing around. Inhale, 2 count in. 1, 2. Exhaling, we're doing hard things. My mantra, I am working through distractions. 1, 2, 3 in. Exhale, 1, 2, 3 out. Meeting me back at center. Twisting to the opposite side, powering through those thighs. Inhale, 1 breath in. Exhale, doing hard things. Feeling the burn, my friends. Inhale, 2 count in. 1, 2. Exhale, 2 count out. 1, 2. Inhale, 3 count in. Exhale, 3 count out. Meeting me back at center, my friends. Exhaling those hands down to the earth and stepping that foot back. Meeting me back at that plank, my friends. This is going to be our last plank. We can do this. Exhaling, you can go down to the knees or you can lengthen the arms long. Really toning through the core, through the glutes, doing hard things. These 10 breaths in. Breathing 1 breath in. Exhaling 1 breath out. Breathing 2 breaths in. 1, 2, doing hard things. Exhale, we're doing hard things. 3, we can do hard things. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, we do hard things. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing this. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, power through the shake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got this. 7. It's only the body, it's only the mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it however you can. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pushing that body. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Joy's getting me. 1, 2, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Slowly release to the earth. Holy moly macaroni. You deserve a break. Allow your head to rest. Allow your arms to rest behind you. Take a load off. Just pause here. Just feel what it feels like inside. Notice the arm burn. Notice the increased heartbeat. Notice that there are moments in life for stillness. And notice that there are moments in life for pushing and exerting ourselves. Just settle, allow, and be. You're doing such good work, my friend. I'm so proud of you. Just settling for another 2 breaths here. And knowing that being human is hard work. And that taking time for yoga and self-care is so essential for us to move through these difficult times in our lives. Wonderful work. And just planting those hands under the shoulders. And just gently inhale, raising up, squeezing in at the thighs for a gentle back bend for a cobra here. You can raise the feet up if that feels good for you. That's feeling good for me. Or if you are feeling crazy and you would like to come into an Adho Mukha Savasana and up dog, you're just gonna exhale the tops of the feet down on the earth, really powering through the thighs, working the elbows in towards the rib cage, and inhaling, giving this beautiful back bend. This is my Junie bee. And bringing the breath in. No, not right now. Bringing the breath in, exhaling it out. Slowly diving down to the earth, working through distractions in my beautiful June buggy. And from here, my friends, we're gonna push up into our tabletop position. And from our tabletop, you have the option, you can swing the legs around or you can just work back into the sit bones. We're gonna swing around and we're gonna work to the butte. So as we swing the legs around, just bringing those legs forward and just crab crawling it out and allowing those legs to lay long. And knowing that it's not a one size fits all, that hamstring mobility is way different for everyone. So for me, I have tighter hamstrings and I do have my meditation cushion here. This is a really helpful prop I like to use. Pillows, blocks, blankets, and that really helps me so I can actually extend the legs longer. So try this if you have that that limit of mobility in the hips and the hamstrings. I know that that's okay, my friends. From here, we're gonna inhale, raising up. And we're just gonna exhale and fold forward. And wherever you are in this forward fold, so it's okay wherever you need to be. So if your back is feeling just really tight, it's okay. You can just bring the knees up closer to the chest. You can grab either the knees, the tops of the shins, the ankles, the tops of the feet, or you can wrap around the sides of the feet. And just allow yourself just to fold forward in the seated forward fold. And in this moment, just giving yourself compassion to however you're feeling, to whatever's swirling around. Because right now, this is us giving compassion and love, because we're showing up on our mats as we are, allowing all judgment to go, allowing false perceptions to go. Good job, my friends. Just allowing your breath just to return to its natural state. Good job. From here, we're just going to unhinge, allowing the back of the heart to lead the way, bringing arms up high to the sky. And we're going to move that, if you had that pillow or that prop out of the way, and just slowly bringing your booty forward. And from the core, this blanket can be super helpful. Just kind of get out any wrinkles. From the core, just test yourself and allow yourself just to gently rest back here. And allowing yourself, woo, just to rest back. down onto the earth. And my ponytail is getting in the way, so if you've got that rocking, you can get that out of your way. And from here, my friends, just bringing from the core, inhaling one knee in and grabbing with the same side hand and opposite in for a double wind reliever, and just allowing yourself just to create small circles and making a clockwise motion. So clockwise, friends, is to the right. So all the way to the right, feeling it, what it feels like at the lower back. And even you can get this in the hips too. Good job. One more big circular motion to the right, all the way from 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock, pausing at the top and going counterclockwise, which is to the left. And taking 3 of these and seeing if you can sync your breath with the rise and the drop of your circle. So raise it up, drop it down. I'm taking more like 5 because it feels really good. So rock it out, do whatever feels good for you. Inhale, hugging in, giving yourself a hug, acknowledging how much amazingness you've done today in this practice, this short time that we've spent together. Exhaling from here. You can allow the arms to take a cactus, which is just a bent elbow, or lay the arms long. And from the core, we're going to inhale and then exhale, twisting to one side. And if you feel right away that a shoulder blade is like really popping off the earth, grab yourself that cushion or pillow or extra blanket if you've got it, or pause this, grab that real quick. I always like to have props, and allow your body just to twist to one side. And you can have the option to look to the same side, or option to look the opposite side to go a little bit deeper, a little bit further, my friends. Breathing that breath in here, giving compassion to yourself and letting it go. Inhale love in for yourself. Exhale love for the whole world. Inhale healing in for yourself. Exhale healing to the world. Inhaling, meeting back at center. Giving yourself that hug by just gently lifting and hug, hug, squeezing. Giving yourself so much love. You deserve it. Exhaling. If you had that pillow, you might need it for the other side, might not. You could just test out the waters. Again, cactus or arms long. From the core, take a nice inhale, filling up that belly. On the exhale, twist, allowing yourself this laying twist. And you can look the opposite direction or straight above, and breathing in love for yourself. Exhaling love to the world. Inhaling compassion for yourself. Exhaling compassion for the world. Inhaling healing in for yourself. Exhale healing to the world. Good job, my friends. From here, meeting back at center, one last hugga bugga bugga, giving yourself so much love. And from the core, just gently allowing one foot to come down to the mat, opposite, and just gently allowing the legs to lay long and testing out the waters. The legs can be anywhere from 2 to 4 feet apart. Hands can be rested wide. I really suggest putting your hands on your heart here, my friends. As you meet me here in our Shavasana, and our pose of surrender, I invite you to just let everything be. To breathe a big breath into your heart space that says, I love you, self. And a big breath that says it's going to be okay. Out. Breathing in one more big breath, I love you, self. Exhaling, everything is going to be okay. And allowing yourself just to surrender to all that is. And let go of your need to control. And allow yourselves just to be compassionate towards ourselves. To take time to move our body to free stuck emotions or fears around. And just again, giving yourself love. And allowing yourself to give love to the earth. And breathing in a compassionate breath for yourself. And breathing out compassion for the world. And breathing in healing for yourself. And exhaling healing to the world. And in this moment, my beautiful friends, allow yourself just to roll onto a side, just gently rolling onto a side for a moment, and just pausing here in a little fetal position. Good job. And when you're ready, you can kickstand yourself up, and just still keeping those eyes closed and meeting me in a seated Sukhasana, that crisscross applesauce. And just allowing yourself to come up slowly and bringing one hand to your heart and another hand to your heart. And in this moment, knowing that the love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. And knowing, my dear friend, that you are not alone, that we are all here together. That together we can help raise the loving, healing vibration of the planet by doing things like this, by taking time to find our center and our love within. And that once we start inside, then the outside will start shifting. And just bringing that wide open high five hand, palms kissing palms, to the heart center. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for your practice. I love you so much, and I send you so much compassion and so much healing, and knowing that together we can get through this. Together we can rise above.